Hey, curious to know what is the story behind Pygmalion Effect? Because so many people, after watching the last episode of Office, asked me what this Pygmalion word is, what does it mean, what is that effect is. So I thought of covering the actual story behind the Pygmalion Effect. And at the same time, I would also like to put a lot of focus by sharing my own personal experience about how this Pygmalion effect has played a key role in my career, whatever I am doing here on this platform. And I spoke about it at a length at many different platforms, maybe when I was having one on one discussion with people, when I was telling how I have landed up into learning and development activities, how I'm able to talk confidently on YouTube and create such videos. Maybe on LinkedIn also I spoke about it, but never on this platform. But I would definitely like to do that. So watch this video till end to understand a beautiful and very interesting story behind the Pygmalion effect and how this Pygmalion effect has really worked in my life and why I am telling everybody to focus on it because it is so important.
Long ago in ancient Greece, there lived a sculptor named Pygmalion. He carved a beautiful statue and believed in it with such love and conviction that, according to the legend, the statue came to life. This story inspired what we now call the Pygmalion effect. The idea that when we genuinely believe in someone's potential, our expectation can truly influence their performance.
So, guys, that was the story behind Pygmalion Effect. And when I have heard about it for the first time, I started recollecting my previous experiences and I started connecting certain dots and I felt that this word or this story that I was unaware of has actually played a key role in my life where I am today and whatever I am doing today. So I am a fortunate enough human being who got a formal and real-time mentorship in my organization. And Mr. Ketan Kothari has mentored me officially and unofficially. So I'll just narrate one experience. So while I was going through this 2 years of official mentorship journey, lot of new things I have learned from him, lot of information, experiences that me and Ketan has shared with each other. And I'll tell you, I'll come to the point directly how this Pygmalion effect has been in my life. Um, when I was into HR, one fine day, Ketan told me that why don't you try trainings? Why don't you deliver trainings to people? And I'm like, what? I am not a certified trainer. Back then, I wasn't. So I said, how can I do that? But he showed that faith. And though that first conversation, I just dropped it there, assuming that, okay, fine, okay. So many people feel that, you should do this, you should do that, but not everything that you really want to do. I just dropped that conversation. But then me and Ketan started having conversations around this topic that I need to come out of my zone. I need to create training content. I need to deliver training content because he felt that I have that potential or capability to build something like that and to deliver something and I can really influence people. But I was very low on confidence on this particular aspect, not really knowing, you know unknowns of my potential. And one fine day I was discussing the same thing with one of my colleague, and with really good and genuine intentions my colleague asked me, okay, fine, you are saying that, we should conduct trainings, we should deliver trainings, but tell me one thing, who is going to attend these trainings and why somebody will come and listen to us? And to be very honest, my colleague's intentions were really genuine and were true, not to discourage me or not to demean me, but I started thinking about it in the same fashion that, okay, yeah, of course, my colleague has a point. Why somebody will listen to me? And I went back and I told Ketan that, why, what I feel, while you feel that, I'm capable of doing that. But why somebody will do that for me? Why somebody will come and attend my trainings? And he said, you know what? Don't think about all these things. You just start. Now, today, I feel that, I'm able to do those kind of trainings. I'm able to share my experiences with people and I'm able to touch people's life. And that truly gives me that satisfaction and happiness. But back then, I didn't realize that this is where my why is. And Ketan helped me find out that why. And that's about the Pygmalion effect, that when you genuinely show trust and hope and believe in somebody's potential, they start behaving it in that direction. Now, the other day when I was having a discussion with Ketan, what I have also realized is it's not only important to keep telling people that, oh, I believe you, you can do that, oh, I believe you, you have potential. But in my case, what had happened is inspiring me, motivating me was one thing that Ketan did. But another thing is, he also gave me the opportunity to deliver those kind of trainings. And I still remember my first presentation in our business review meeting, wherein I was literally shaking, very nervous, and a day before the actual presentation, I went and told Ketan that, I don't know how am I going to do. And all that he said is, okay, fine, that's okay. I said, no, but there are 50 people who are either into people managers role or into leadership role. And how am I going to talk in front of them? I am not very sure. So Ketan just told me that you do your preparation, rest all will happen, not to worry. I will stand there and I will protect if required. And I have seen that, he was standing there right at the end wherein I could see him and he was nodding, giving me positive affirmation, building my confidence, even when the questions came from the crowd and when I wasn't in a position to handle them completely, he stepped in and he answered it. He was like my shield, and that's what I feel is the real Pygmalion effect. Only telling people that, oh, you can do this, you have potential, can only motivate them, but giving them the opportunity to perform, if you really feel that they have a potential, is one of the very beautiful leadership trait. And those who are aspiring to be a leader, including me, we really need to work on this particular trait. Just don't seek. Also, be resourceful for your team if you feel that they have got enough and more potential to outperform. And that's the explanation that I felt is really important, and this experience truly deserved to be shared on this platform so that it reaches out to people and you guys can also believe on the phenomenal magic of this Pygmalion effect. It's not just a psychological concept, it's not just there in the psychology book, but it happens in real life. And I am the living example of that. I have experienced it, and that's why I believe so much on it. And I could talk so confidently and with conviction about it. So, guys, do remember that your conscious affiliation is important, the choice of your inner circle is important, but at the same time, to have faith on yourself or to be a Pygmalion for somebody else is equally important, because that can really create someone's career and future. On that note, I'll take your leave from here. Thank you so much for watching this another episode of Office series, where the conversations are real, sometimes tough, sometimes not so good, but so the life is. If the life is real, all positive, negative, good, not so good, simple, complicated, difficult conversation keeps happening every day. And that's why we are here to learn from it. So thank you so much once again for watching this video so patiently. I hope you are convinced with the importance of both the things, conscious affiliation and Pygmalion effect. And do share this video with your friends and colleagues. Let them also know the importance of these two things in their career. And do like, share, and comment on this video. And of course, do like and subscribe to our channel, Reflection by Mrunal. Thank you once again. Have a great weekend ahead.